Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're on the new account. I changed my mind. I felt like doing this today. We can look at the spoilers on the screen. I'll put in chapters. Let me pop out the chat and everything. Haven't done that yet. Give me a sec. Pop out chat. Resize the chat. Alright, almost good, almost good. Okay, let's go like this. Let's move this a little. Let's put it in live chat. And we have Sauna, Mark, Tyrion, pizza time. Alright, let's go. So yeah, we'll be doing spoilers first, and then we'll get into the new account playthrough where we'll be getting our first mythic and doing our first bounty. Hopefully y'all can hear me good, let me know. But let me switch over to these spoilers, and then I'll put in a chapter and all that good stuff. So, let's go to OBS. Let's move that, do that, bang. We should be on the spoilers now on Terran's World. Shout out to Terran. And I'll have to look at the chat on the screen. You're 60 in the global pizza time? Alright, let me put in a chapter here. Let's see. Let's go to that. It says about the, we'll say 3-minute mark. Sound is good? Alright, thank you. 3-minute mark, spoilers. Probably gonna try to speed through this today. I didn't get very good sleep last night. Spoilers 300, bang. Save. Okay, got that. Let's go over to the spoilers. Alright, weekly event spoilers for the upcoming week of July 22nd, 2024. Trey with the 6, what up, dude? Thank you so much, running out there. Let's go over these spoilers. Let's go. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Switch. What mythic will I get? I think I already told everybody, but it could be one of 6. We'll see. It'll be after this. Alright, so on Monday, July 22nd, 2024, we are having a KZeal week. We are having an invasion event. Invasion, Crypt Worm, Undead Monster. Also, that means KZeal Underspire, KZeal Epic Trials. Tuesday, Faction Assault is Emperor Nazar. That's an easier one, if I remember. We just went over that on the members only video, the Pure Faction 500, and when to do it. I think that was one of the easier ones, like top 5 easiest or so. So if you want to try to cram it all into one day on a Tuesday, that's not a bad one to start with. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Crinkle's Toy Bag from KZeal. Thursday, class event is Rune Priest. And Friday, we have Arena. Ooh, that works out because the Chatathon is on Saturday, July 27th, starting at the Butt Crack of Dawn. You know, our every other month special event live stream. So you guys will definitely get to pick some teams in that because we'll be going for some hours. And definitely going to happen there for sure. And now that I said that, it will happen for sure. You guys get to pick a team at least. At least one, maybe multiples. We'll see. But yeah, that's what's up next week. Invasion, KZeal Week, Emperor Nazar, Crinkle's Toy Bag, Rune Priest, and Arena. Also the update, of course. The 8.0 update Immortals is coming on Tuesday most likely. Or no, it's already out, but you know what I mean. It starts on Monday. You can start getting burning marks. You can start opening burning chests. You can start working towards an Immortal. That's what I mean. I don't know. It already came out. It's already in the game. But it starts for real. The season pass. The season starts on Monday. So, yeah, that's probably the biggest thing happening. The season starting for the first PvP season for the Immortals. Okay, so let's take a look at KZeal and see what kind of troops you can get with the Vent Keys. I'll read them all out, and I'll call out any that I think are important for you to try for, or if you should or shouldn't try for them. We got Ares, Apothecary, Blast Cannon, Bombardier, Darksmith, Drenza, Deep Borer, Durgan, Ironfall, Dwarf Lord, Dwarven Gate, Dwarven Hunter, Dwarven Miner, Dwarven Vanguard, Emperina, Excavator, Gimlet Stormbrew, Gorgatha, King Highforge, Kobold Emissary, Kris Kringle, Lady Ironbeard, Lasher, Living Quartz, Lord Ironbeard, Mithrilion, Mortlock Stoutbeard, Rock Troll, Rockworm, Rune Chanter, Rune Smith, Stonehammer, the Empress, Thunderforge, Zac Boom Grizzle. So the one that popped out to me was the Empress, and you can't even get that with the Event Keys. It's in the Vault Key drop table. It's a tarot card. So nothing really jumped out at me there. Gimlet's okay. King Highforge is a 50% start. Gorgotha's okay. That's about it for real. You probably shouldn't throw Event Keys for this Kingdom. Wait for a better one. Alright, weapons. These will be in the Soul Forge. Anvil of Might, Bone Hammer, Council of Dragons, Dark Hammer, Deep Stone, Doomed Sledge, Emperina's Tooth, Grudge Keeper, Hammer of Khaziel, Mountain Crusher, Rune Forger, Runic Blade, Stone Aegis, the Stone Hammer, and War and Peace. None of those are ones you're going to want to get through the Soul Forge. You'll get them, like, War and Peace you just get while you're playing the game through quests or something. Mountain Crusher you get through Mastery, so Runic Blade you get through Mastery. None of those you need to get in the Soul Forge. I don't think there's anything there. Nothing's jumping out at me, so yeah. Khaziel, kind of a week off. Save up your event keys and don't buy any or get any weapons from the Soul Forge. Alright, let's check out troop spoilers. We should have an immortal. Like the featured immortal, I think, is Glacia. So let's go check that out. Troop spoilers. Monday, July 22nd, 2024. From Khaziel, we have Crypt Worm. He'll worm his way into your heart, literally. Arcane Skull, base rarity epic. Troop type undead monster. Troop roll striker. Looks like that. Kris Kringle, aka the Banhammer, right? There's that. Spell is Burrow of Bones. Deal magic plus 2 damage to an enemy. If they are a tower, deal 3 times to 5 times damage based on my ascensions. Convert all skulls to doom skulls. So it's your invasion troop. You might want multiples. Shiny spell, deal magic times 1.5 plus 2 damage to an enemy. If they are a tower, deal 3 times to 5 times damage based on my ascensions. Convert all skulls to doom skulls. So what? The damage goes down for the shiny? Oh, wait, it's plus 2, though. Uh-oh. Okay, I see. Never mind. So it goes up. It goes magic times 1.5 instead of just magic plus 2. I see now. And then changing all skulls to doom skulls isn't that big of a deal. Like, there's already skulls on the board. They're either... Yeah, then you're just changing them to doom skulls. I always hate that mechanic. Mana color purple-brown. Mana cost 12. Trait number 1 is Undying. Trait number 2 is Haunted. 15% chance to create a ghost gem when my turn begins. And trait number 3 is Siege Breaker. That's the one that does skull damage versus towers based on your ascension. Also on Monday, from Glacial Peaks, we have Immortal Glacia. Step lightly upon the frozen ground, for each snowflake bears the echo of 1,000 tales, and you are but a fleeting stanza. Arcane Blade and Spirit. Base rarity Mythic. Troop type Fey Immortal. Troop roll Mage. Here it is. That's Glacia. That's the first immortal. The way that I think this is going to work is there's 10 immortals in the drop table, but this is the featured one. So the one you're going to get more of through like the season pass and whatnot is going to be this one, not like Ossifer. Crystal Spears is the spell. Deal 0.6 true damage to 5 random enemies, boosted by frozen enemies. If used in Winter's Reach, deal double damage. That can't be right. Mana color blue, yellow, purple. Mana cost 30. It's going to deal true damage to 5 random enemies, boosted by frozen enemies. That's what it's going to do. I don't know about this 0.6 part. That's probably wrong. But mana color blue, yellow, purple. Mana cost 30. Trait number 1, Water Heart. Trait number 2, Invulnerable. And trait number 3, Permafrost. Create a freeze gem when my turn begins. Okay. It's just a damage dealer, pretty much. Also on Monday from Khaziel, Necro Shale. How do you kill that which has no life? Arcane Forest. Base rarity Epic. Troop type Undead Monster. Troop roll Warlock. Looks like that. Looks like Chewbacca. Chad, what it do? What it do? What up, dude? Running out there with Trey. What you guys doing? Playing some chess? Playing some checkers? Fossil Erosion is the spell. Eliminates all armor from an enemy. Destroy all Doom Skulls. Mana color green-brown. Mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Undying. Trait number 2, Haunted. Trait number 3, Stone Skin, 50%. Lurking at work. So that's everything. We got the Invasion Troop. We got the Glory Shop Troop. And we have the featured Immortal. So that's what's up with troops. Weapon spoilers. On Monday, July 22nd, from KZO, we're getting Bone Hammer. Rarity Legendary, weapon type hammer, weapon roll striker. Looks like that. It's pretty cool, look at that. It's like a bone hand for a handle. Pretty cool. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 14. Deal magic plus 3 damage to the first 2 enemies, boosted by monster allies is the spell. It has gain 4 armor, eliminate 2 attack from the first enemy, deal 3 splash damage to a random enemy, and stun the first enemy. Also on Monday from Glacial Peaks, we have Glacia's Lattice. Rarity Mythic, weapon type staff, weapon roll generator. Looks like this. Mana color green, mana cost 20. The spell is cleanse all allies and create 9 freeze gems. If Immortal Glacia is on my team, create 5 more. 14 blue? 14's pretty good. You'd have to have Immortal Glacia on your team though. Which you probably would do if you're gonna use that weapon. It has gain 4 life. Eliminate 2 attack from the first enemy. Deal 5 scatter damage. Give all blue allies 2 mana. And freeze the first 2 enemies. If used in Winter's Reach, freeze a random enemy. Okay. So that's Glacia's weapon. Alright, we don't have anything here, so pet spoilers. On Monday, July 22nd, 2024, from Glacial Peaks, we have Glacia's Kitterfly. Looks like that. Looks like it's peeing. Why is it peeing? Pet color purple affects single troop bonus for Immortal Glacia. Alright, so max kingdom power. On Monday, KZO kingdom power goes to 30. That's notable. Also, Glacial Peaks kingdom power goes to 30. So yeah, 2 kingdoms are going to 30. That's nice. That's a stat, right? So KZO and Glacial Peaks going to 30. Pretty cool. So that's pretty much the spoilers. We got the season starting for the PvP. We got Immortals coming into the game. Immortal Glacia is the featured one. It's a KZO week. We got Arena on the weekend. We got Invasion during the week. Let me switch over to the game. Alright, how do I do that? Right here, right here, right there. This, bang, should see the game now. Bring the chat back up. Boom. Alright, Tyrion, you're looking for group? Or looking for Glacia? Sana with the gifted. Went to Adam. Go 963. Appreciate it, Sana. Sana is refereeing the chess match. Alright, so we're on the new account now. Let me put in a chapter. Okay, we're at... That is not right. It's weird. What's the timer say for y'all? Because mine is off. Can't be right. Weird. Let me see what it says over here. It says 15 or so? Okay, that'll probably work. On my studio, it's wrong. It says like 3 minutes in. We're not 3 minutes in. No way. Alright. New account. 15-minute mark or so. Save. Okay. Bring up the game. Bring up the chat. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright, so we're on the new account playthrough now, y'all. Spoilers is done. Any thoughts on the spoilers? Anybody excited? Kingdom's going to 30. Bunch of Immortals coming in the game. I think everybody's going to get a different one. Most people... I guess most people, your first immortal might be Glacia. We'll see, though. And then your like second immortal might be different from everybody else. Because you're going to get random immortal souls. Most likely. I don't know. It hasn't started yet. I'm just like guessing. But I think most people, your first immortal will be Glacia. And then be different for your second one for everybody. So I'm not going to do everything here. Some of this stuff is implied. We've done it before. We do the XP booster, right? We're going to do this. I'm not going to do it right now. It's implied. We do that every day, right? As a beginner on our new account, we do that every day. XP booster. Adventure board, same thing. We're not going to do it on this stream. You guys have seen it a bunch of times. It's not that hard. We're going to do it. We're going to level up Titan. We're going to use Rowan. Dungeon, though. Let's do Dungeon because it's exciting. Let's do Dungeon. We got a Jinx trap. That's great. Okay, here we go. Let's do Dungeon. We did not get a perfect. But I got a perfect the other day, and that's why we're getting a new Mythic today. Yeah, the chatathon, yep, it's going to start pretty early. Probably 5 a.m. at the latest. But the first hour's free, so you get like an hour buffer to build up time. There's going to be no break this time, so we got to take off the training wheels. We've been on training wheels for a while because I would leave for 30 minutes and it would buy us some more time, you know. This time, I don't think there's going to be that break. I don't think. We'll see. Which is normal. That's what you usually do. That's what you used to do. Kind of got to get that chatathon back to how it used to be. It's my fault for losing my voice over the holidays. We had to kind of tweak it because of that. But I've been doing better, so we should be okay. Go as long as we want. Up to 8 or 9 hours, we'll see. We'll probably just try to beat the previous. I'll have to go check what that was, because I don't remember. I think we did like, what, like 7 hours or something last chatathon? Can't remember. I know we were just trying to like get it in without losing my voice a couple times in a row. Noonday Shadows here. Alright, let's get up Rowan. Let's cast this on Rowan. See if that'll kill. Alright, dungeon getting easier. I might go down the stairs pretty soon. Still haven't gone down the stairs. That's what I recommend. There's no need to rush down the stairs immediately. You make sure you're doing it every day, beating it every day, no matter like if the traps are hard or not. I would recommend getting Queen Beatrix first. Fully trading Queen Beatrix. Using it at least once to even the odds. You know, like you get the traps. Like you get Silence or Death Mark or something like that. You put Queen Beatrix on the team instead of like Rowan. Maybe build the team slightly different. And then you get it done even though you had Death Marks and Silence on, right? Then you can go down the stairs. Once you do that at least one time. So get Queen Beatrix, fully trade it, use it at least once in like a hard dungeon, still get it done, and then move down the stairs. That's what I'm going to do anyway. So I still haven't had to use the Queen Beatrix. I don't know if it's fully traded yet, but we will be going down the stairs pretty soon, probably in the next week or so. We're also getting our first Mythic today. We'll do that right after this. Took longer than I thought, but it was also kind of what I thought it would be, if it did that. These days, what do you think your first Mythic would be? If you're having bad luck throwing keys, what do you think it would be? And it might be an Immortal coming soon. This always happens. I'm doing a new account playthrough. I'm trying to simulate like being a beginner these days. Now they're going to put in the 8.0 update, Immortals and stuff, and it's probably going to be completely different. And like this, it's so frustrating. You might get an Immortal as your first Mythic now, instead of a Dragon. But who knows? We'll see next week. Alright, so we got the dungeon done. Gotta do that every day. Build up those diamonds. We almost have 3,000. We're getting close to crafting a mythic in the Soul Forge. But the thing that happened first... Let's grab our mail. Let's look at our offer. Look at this every day, you know, get your medals. I've been getting quite a bit of, like, Nisha medals, guard medals here. That's where I got them from. Either this or, like, guild rewards. Alright, let's go do it. Let's get this mythic. Soul Forge. Troops. Cosmic Dragon Egg. Cosmic Dragon Egg. We have enough Dragonite. We did the Vault event. That gave us extra Dragonite. We've been doing the dungeon every day. We got like 3 or 4 perfects. Nothing crazy. We didn't get like 10 perfects. We got like 3 or 4. And we are good to go. We got enough for a Cosmic Dragon. And that's what I would recommend you do. Don't get a Gem Dragon. Get a Cosmic Dragon. Save up that extra 50. We got 624. We have plenty. It's not like I have 551 or something. I have 624. So... yeah, Cosmic Dragon is what I would recommend. They're better than the Gem Dragons. So let's craft this thing, and that'll be our first mythic on this account. At level... well, it was like 395 when I could have done it. So we did it before 400. But it's 412, literally. But I waited. I waited for the stream. Or else it would have been 395. Alright, which one are we getting? Red, purple, green, yellow, brown, blue. Which one? Which one do you... what do you... I don't know which one I even want. Which one have I used before? I'm using the red one right now, Meteorodon. What could I use? Okay, so I have Rowan that's blue and green right now. So I'm confident I don't want a blue or green dragon. I think I'm going to have red covered and brown covered pretty soon. Yellow I can do finesse. I think I would like the purple one. If I could pick, I think I would like the purple one. I feel like I'd have the most trouble with purple. So let's get, hopefully we can get a purple dragon here. That's what I would like. Ready, go. Anybody want to guess before I open it? What color? You don't have to know the name, just say what color. Anybody wanna guess a color? What if you're right? We can go crazy. Be like, oh my goodness, that person's smart. You thought I had all the dragons? I do on my main account. This is my new account. This is my new account. So this is my first mythic on my new account. This is my second account. My fourth account. Whatever you want to say. Mark says green. Noonday says red. Trey says purple. Anybody else? Pizza Time says green. We got 2 green guesses. Wonder what day it is for the... Some people think this is a thing. Let's go see. You know the dungeon, how it has a certain day? Okay, so it's brown day. It's brown day. So if we get a brown dragon, it'll be confirmation bias. Because I don't think it works like that. But, hey, that'd be funny if we get a brown one. It's brown diamond. It's brown dungeon day. Sana says purple. So Mark says green. Noonday Shadow says red. Trey says purple. Pizza Time green. Sana says purple. I'll give you 10 seconds if anybody else wants to guess. Yeah, I don't know. I started pretty much on time, Caustic Life. I might have been a little bit late, actually. Alright, let's go. Purple! Alright, it's the one that I wanted. We got Luna Relian. Luna Relian, our first mythic. 30 blue, purple, brown, McGrim Woods Dragon. Deal damage to all enemies. Convert 5 purple gems to purple dragon gems. There's a 10% chance for an extra turn boosted by purple gems. So sweet. We have a purple, blue, brown cosmic dragon. So like I said, I've been saying, when you get your first Mythic, you don't just cram it into a team and use it right away. You can go do that. Like, you could go do Explore or PvP or something, and, like, of course you want to use your new thing, your new toy. But I wouldn't use it for, like, daily stuff just yet. You know, fully trade it, fully level it, build a team for it. Don't cram it into an already pre-existing team. Like, don't put it into your Goblin team or your Rowan team or your Finesse team or Ferocity. You know, don't cram it into one of those. Like, build it its own team, and like level it and trade it. And it might not be immediately that we start using this thing, but we have it now. We can put it on a team. We can start building around it. We can start thinking about it, and we can use it in. You know, if we want to play with it, we want to go to Explore or PvP and use it right now, we could. But, like, I got the Wild Queen last time on my last new account playthrough, and I didn't use it at all because the situation never really came up to where I was going to use it yet, because we didn't go forever. We kind of, like, got it, and then it was, like, over pretty quickly thereafter. But we got the Great Purple Nurple. Adriano's here. Alright, so there we go. First Mythic on the new account was Luna Relion, the Purple Cosmic Dragon. Heck yeah. So, what are we going to do today? We got to do stuff we haven't done before, so it's different. We did the dungeon, we got a Mythic, we did the spoilers. So I checked this. Of course I'm doing this. Do it later. Of course I'm doing this. I'll do it off stream. We did the dungeon. Boom, it's done. We got our Mythic. Next thing I would do is City of Thieves, but we're not going to do that on stream because you've seen plenty of that. But we can go try to get some troops because I've been saving up my Chaos Shards. So let's go open some more stuff. We got 2,239 portals, or shards, I mean. And we already got Queen Beatrix, right? I think we got 2 copies of it. Let's double check. The Deep Hive. The Deep Hive, right? Alright, yeah, we got 3 of them. So we got 3 Queen Beatrixes. We got our Mirashi Queen already. We got our Gob Truffles, I'm pretty sure. Can double check, make sure we have 2 of them. Just to show you what I'm doing and what order I'm doing it in. I think this is valuable for some people out there. Got 2 of those. We're getting a copy of every good legendary down here is what we're trying to do. And I think I also got the Harpy Mage from Stonesong Eyrie after that. That way we have another way to do like an empowered explosion. We have Leprechaun, but then you go and get Harpy Mage, who's yellow and red. When you have potions like Explode and Enchant Potions, it's a second turn empower. It's just useful to have. So, we got Harpy Mage. I'm pretty sure. Let's double check. Stonesong Eyrie. Of course, you're going to want to get all these fully ascended, but let's get a copy of everything first, and then we'll go do that. That's kind of boring just to get more copies, so you probably don't need to see that, but it's implied. But we'll do that after we get 1 copy of each. So I was going after, I think, Gargoyles next. So let's go pull some Gargoyle. Mike D is lurking. Be careful. Uh-oh. All right, Gargoyle, come on, buddy. He was not popping up last stream. We're getting treasure as we do this, so we can up our horde levels. There we go. Doesn't say new, so I must have already got one. But we did want 2 of them. So that's fine. Let's go see if we have 2 of them now. Hall of Guardians. Because then we'll go get something else. So we're getting some cool troops today. We got that purple dragon. We got Gargoyle. And this will be good for whenever it's like a red or a brown restriction. You can't use Rowan. We can't use our dragon. We can use Gargoyle, though. Especially for, like, the brown, I guess. Because red we could do Ferocity. But we don't even have Rage Reaver yet for Ferocity, so we could use Gargoyle. I use Gargoyle all the time for the low-level team for, like, faction events and stuff. Gargoyle is good. Does lots of stuff for an epic. Deals splash damage to an enemy boosted by all allies' attack. Explode 2 gems. 50% skull reduction, 25% spell reduction. It's just a all-arounder good troop. So now we got Gargoyle. What are we going to get next? I was thinking maybe Shoggoth, just because I like Shoggoth. What would be like the right option? What would be the right one to get? I don't know. We kind of already got all the super important ones. So now I'm kind of just going after the other cool ones like Shoggoth here. So let's go get Shoggoth. And we want 2 copies of that too. Let's open some of these. Nothing yet. There we go. One of my favorite troops. 16 blue purple. Dripping Caverns, elemental monster. Silence, and deal true damage to the first and last enemies. Explode 5 gems of the most used ally mana color. So another one that's doing multiple things, just like Gargoyle. You're hitting multiple enemies with true damage, which is always good. You're going to silence them if they survive, so they can't cast a spell on you. And then you're going to blow up 5 gems, too, to get some mana back. As well as enrage a random ally when an ally casts a spell. So eventually your whole team will be enraged as well. And if you get some skulls after that explosion, boom. You just hit them with true damage, boom, you hit them with skulls, they're dead. Yeah, I like Shoggoth, man. I think it's cool to point out, like, underrated troops that I like. Of course, everybody likes Stellarix, and everybody likes, like, Tesla, you know, and Wand and stuff like that. But nobody mentions Shoggoth as much as I do. I think it's a good troop. Alright, we need to get another one. I like to have 2 of those. It's just like Gargoyle. It's just like Gobtruffle. It's just like Queen Beatrix. You want 2 of them. Okay, nothing yet. There it is. We got 2. So now we can go somewhere else and try to get something else. Okay, so what would be next? Probably Magma Dragon, I think. Magma Dragon or like the Great Worm. I might be forgetting a couple, but we're still getting really good troops here, so... Did not do the quest yet. So let's go get Great Worm for now. Since I already did this quest. I've been doing those in the background off-stream, like these faction quests. Because they're not very, like, exciting. It's only 7 fights. It's like a class quest. Not hard or anything. So let's try to get the Great Worm. We need 3 of these. Because it does the same thing as Eye of Argus. This might take a minute. Probably the last one we do. Ooh, yeah, Judge of the Dead. I forgot about that one. We'll get them all. We'll definitely get them all. Dang, no Great Worm yet. Oh, we didn't get it. But we'll get it next time. Maybe we'll get it tomorrow. Maybe we'll get it next week. We're going to be doing a lot of main account next week. That's why I'm doing new account today and tomorrow. Because next week is like the PvP thing, the Immortals thing. So I'm going to be doing main account a lot next week. Alright, so hey, we got 2 copies of Gargoyle. We got 2 copies of Shoggoth. That's not too bad. I'll take it. We got a new dragon, Cosmic Dragon. We're moving. Also, we're level 412. We have almost 500,000 souls. We have 2.5 million gold. And, you know, our gems would be way, way up there, but we've been buying the offers for medals. But look at our medals. We got 3 medals of guard. We got a medal of Nisha. We got a medal of Anu. We have 2 badges of Nisha. We almost have 2 medals of Nisha. So we're doing well with our medals by saving our gems and buying the offers when they pop up through merchants or through this offer thing over here. And that's what I think you should do with your gems early game. Judge is great for soul farming team. Yeah, I need souls so bad right now, but Judge of the Dead is good. I agree. Classics here. Even without Ferris Ra, a normal necromancy troop can still do solid soul farming. I'm just trying to, you know, free to play. Not even my main account. I don't think people need to soul farm, but it is true. It's a good soul farming troop. Alright, so other than the implied things that we're going to do off stream, let's try to do some world event now. This is something you might... It's new. Got Uvashka, we're a low-level beginner trying to do this. So I've already been doing it all week, right? And it's getting harder and harder for me because I don't have very high stats and I'm low-level. But you take a look, I'm right there in the middle. I'm like a regular contributing guild member, and I'm only level 412. So I'm doing my thing here. But now that it's getting deeper, it's Saturday, it's the second to last day, it's getting harder and harder. I'm going to have to definitely use more sigils per fight, probably. This fight right here is not too hard because it's a legendary fight and it's a lower level, so I won't use like a ton on this one, but I'll definitely do at least an epic. And then we'll save 3 for the next fight. But just doing my fights every day. Hopefully I got my world event medal on, it didn't ask. I think I do. Alright, so here's my team. It's not really a skull team, but that's all I had. So I had to do what I could do. And like the coloration isn't ideal, but this is just what I had. And these are the troops I felt like leveling too. Like I'm going to use Bork one day, so I leveled it. I traded it. Or I didn't trade it. King Mikhail I'm probably going to use one day, so I leveled it. And then Angry Mob I'm definitely going to use one day, so I leveled it. And I still have 500,000 souls. And this is just for the world event. It's the only reason I leveled these troops. But it's going to be useful later. These are good troops. So I felt good about it. Let's see. So we want to get up our black manacles. It's not hitting so hard right now because we have... It's a skull medal. It's not a spell medal. It's getting kind of tough for me. Bork doesn't do what you would think he would. Like on my main account, Bork, like the whole board goes away. On this account, not so much. But it's still pretty good. Skulls are good. We got that skull medal. Hit me with skulls. Let's do this. Kind of hoping for a devour. We got Angry Mob as our like safety valve. It could summon in. If we lose Bork, it could summon in another Angry Mob. And almost there. We win. So anybody can do this. You just gotta be smart and want to do it. Alright, here we got the Doomed Gargoyles. This one's going to be tough, so I'm definitely going to use the rest of my sigils here. I'm only doing 2 fights, but it is Saturday. It's not like it's... Oh, crap, I clicked it. This is going to be tough. And I got a Vow Raven. I didn't mean to click that. I wanted to add more sigils to it. Well, I'll just have to be careful. This is going to be tough. Let's play it like Arena. Got blue and purple here. We don't use blue, though. But another purple could fall, huh? Of course not. Okay. We got manacles. Let's hope for a Devour. That would save us here. The Devour would save us. No! This fight's gonna be tough. I might waste some sigils here. I might lose. Gotta take skulls so they don't do that. Brown gives us a barrier. For Titan class. Okay. Just keep casting this. Okay, let's do this. Got King Mikhail, that's good. We make anything happen with it. He's gonna remove 3 rows, explode. Right here we can get red. Okay, got some red there. Let's cast this. Hope for a Devour. Actually, there's an extra... No, it's not extra turn. Never mind. Alright, hope for a Devour, please. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Nice. Gotta kill this thing so we can do another fight. Oh, yeah. Get another fight now. Let's go. It's like the little dance you do. The less sigils you use, the lower level you are, and the harder it gets. If you lose the fight, you're going to lose those sigils. So sometimes it's smarter to use more sigils on a fight to make sure you win and don't waste sigils. So it feels like you're wasting sigils when you like do those like mythical fights or those legendary fights and you use that extra sigils to get extra stats. But if you were going to lose anyway and lose sigils and not contribute at all, like it's the difference between like contributing and not contributing. Like you know yourself, you know you just had trouble with the last fight, it's starting to get hard. Oh, it's time to use more sigils now. Anita with the gifted went to Rolla Walks. All right, let's finish this off. Nice, we got it. Leveled up. Just evening them out now. Evening them out. Alright, we got Doomed Gargoyle again. 179. That's going to be tough. So we're going to have to do as much as we can do here. We just did it. It's getting tougher and tougher. Hold on a second. Grr. What's cool, I might be moving in a couple months. I'm hoping. My sister has a house that she's renting. And she's like moving, she's moving at the same time that I need to move. Like, hoping to like take over her rent at this house. So, I don't know. Wish me luck. I hope that happens, because then it'll be like in a couple months, which would be nice. Longer than I wanted. I was hoping to move by like June 1st or July 1st, but it's now halfway through July and I haven't moved yet, so. But that is hopefully something that could happen in a couple months. So I just gotta hang in there. Tyrion says, you are at the point. May buy one last Nisha offer or just do 2 more Angels. I wouldn't spend on a 3rd Nisha this early. I just run 2 and 1 Anu for Magic teams usually, or seasons. Yeah, it's going to depend how many gems I have. I need to start saving them up. Yeah, I might just buy like 1 more. You're probably right. Mark says, Bork and Thrall at your level won't be good troops. Yeah, they're not great, but it's like all I had. Tyrion says, in alphabetical order, other notable Delve legendaries are Alder, Father, Indrajit, King Minos, Deep King, Foxfire. Foxfire! I need Foxfire. That's probably the next one I'll go for. I always forget it. Foxfire King is good. Yeah, thank you, Mark. I hope so, man. I don't see, like, she's gonna give notice. She could tell them, like, my brother wants to, yeah? I'm hoping it works out. Like, they won't have to find anybody. And they won't have to have any time without it filled. Like, it should work, I hope. Give me a good, like, recommendation. She's a good tenant. Like, she's a goody two-shoes out the butt, so. She's probably been a really good tenant. She can tell them I'm a good tenant, you know. All those reasons. I feel like it could happen. Alright, let's hope for it to devour. Nope. Alright, King Mikhail. No, let's do Skulls first. So we're into the swing of doing events now. It's kind of the new thing. We got our Mythic, and we're kind of doing events now. We weren't doing those at first. We had so much other stuff we needed to do as a beginner, but now we're kind of doing them. Guild events, daily events. We might not get all rewards on every daily event, but we're still trying. So I guess that's about the level you would do that. Around level 400 or so. Start going into the daily grind of doing all the events and stuff. Except for like Underspire and PvP. I haven't touched those yet. Or Epic Trials. Like those will be later down the road. We still got like, once we get all of our kingdom quests done, all our faction quests done, like then we'll add. You only got so much time in a day, you know? So you can't do everything all the time. Man, we're dying right now. Great. We just need this angry mob to summon and we'll be okay. There we go. Devour. No. See what I mean about using the extra sigils here? Ouch. Alright, summon. Yes. Ouch. Devour. Yes. We're fine, we're fine. There we go, we still win. It doesn't matter that we lost troops. Yeah, maybe that's why it happened, Tyrion. I drove by the other place that I was interested in the other day, and it looks like it's still open, too, so it's not like the end of the world. It's just like taking longer than I wanted. Oh, I forgot to get my rewards. Rookie mistake. I could have got more tokens. That's pretty good for a beginner account. Green or orange. Alright, so we're participating in events. Let's go do the bounty event now. Let's check this. Nothing. Okay. I'm on 16, by the way. Bounty. I've been doing bounty. As a super low-level beginner, this is our first bounty ever. So I fought through the fights. I got to like here-ish and I started evaluating. Like, is this too hard? Is this too slow? Is this yada yada? And then I was like, okay, I'm going to try to find a fight that I actually like. Do you know how some of the fights are annoying? They got, like, summoning or webbing and stuff like that. So I was trying to find, like, a fight in this range that I liked. And it ended up being 14. I like 14. They do have a Devour thing here, but it's not as bad as the other options where they web the crap out of you and then it takes forever. So I'm going to... You don't have to go all the way to 20. Like on my main account, of course, I'm going to go all the way to 20. I'm going to do 20 over and over and over and over. Get all rewards, get it done as soon as possible. But on this beginner account, this low-level account, where I'm just doing the bounty for the first time ever, I don't mind, like, repeating the same fight and just getting as much of the rewards as I can. It's better than, like, going to 20 and losing. So, I would rather win the fights than, like, try to go to 20 and lose. I think Bounty's the only one where you can, like, repeat the same fight over and over and over if you want and get points for it. Is that true? Can't think of another one where that happens. Alright, let's do Black Manacles, hope for a Devour. This is my team, by the way. We got Ogress, Bounty Hunter. I traded it. Leveled it. Got Corpse Mare. Traded it. Bounty Hunter. Leveled it. And we got the Bounty Captain. I bought up in the shop a little bit just to get one copy. And then I traded it up to Bounty Hunter. We even get a little more points. I'm using 3 Bounty Hunters with the Captain and Black Manacles to get class experience, to hope for that Devour. Alright, let's do this guy. Definitely doesn't hit as hard as he hits in my main account, but still pretty good. I like the horsey noise. Sometimes you do it for the horsey noise. Let's do this. Hope for Devour. Nope. Okay, let's do this. Right about here. Getting there, getting there. Ugh. Even if they kill that, she summons a fortress gate. That's not too bad. There we go. Okay, fine. Who cares? We're good. It's alright. Let's take purple. Stop it. Get brown and blue. Got Corpse Mare. This thing I'm not casting for real unless it's like the only thing up, but nothing else to do. Like right now, maybe. Does a row. The more purple you do, the more life it will give to the first ally. So we got one purple. My mouse is being dumb. There's 3 purple up here. Let's do that. Did it give it life? There we go. Getting about 1,500 points of fight. And I'm just going to do it again. We're not trying to get to like 20. We're probably not going to make that happen on our first bounty ever. But maybe 15 or something. That Orb of Chaos there. Would be cool. We got 5 fights left. Let's do 14 again. We could change our medals too. Like, I think we have the wrong medals on. Go with that. I had a World Event medal on for the bounty. Wish they would warn you about that. You seen how long that fight was? You seen me losing a troop or two. Another reason I'm not going to go further. I'm just going to repeat this one. Alright, hope for Devour. Nope. And the other fights have like a cocoon who webs real bad, and then it summons too. So I kind of picked this fight because it doesn't have that cocoon. That thing was annoying. I was trying to fight it, but I wasn't dying, but it was taking forever because it kept summoning and webbing, and I couldn't hit them very hard because they would web me, and then they would summon in if I killed something, and it was just like taking forever. And that's like 13, 15, 16, like 12. It's all over the place, that cocoon. So 14 didn't have it, so I'm doing 14. This thing could devour, but we're hoping it doesn't happen. And if it does, it's still not as bad. Alright, we got the Corpse Mare. Let's do Ogress. Just get some brown. Blue extra turn. Corpse Mare. Okay, Ogress. Got Black Manacles. You guys let me know if you can hear these kids screaming outside, because that'd be interesting to know. I got headphones on and I can hear them, and you guys, it's just a mic, so. At 10 in the morning, right out, they don't stay by their own house either. They like to run in front of your house and scream. It's because the parents are like, get out of the house. Go scream by someone else's house. Parents probably wake up and say, get out of here. You're so annoying. Please get out of the house. Go scream at someone else's house at 10 in the morning. Hey, what up, dude? Satan. Alright, let's do like one more of these. I'm getting annoyed. I need to move. About to go leave the house. Let's go. Hope for a Devour. Let's try to get as many skulls with this Corpse Mare. What up, Gary Carr? It's Ogress. Let's hope we get this Vow Raven. It's kind of hard to target it down because this hits first slot. This hits everything. We kind of have to get rid of that first slot as soon as possible. Alright, Ogress. Okay. Brown, I guess. Get rock solid. We need brown mana. Okay, we got Corpse Mare. Got this though. Let's do this. Cool, we got the Vow Raven. Nice. And you have like 20 lanterns. Yeah, I think it's one of the last things you should do on a new account. It's not bad or anything if you have time. I don't think you should do Kingdom Quests before you do Underspire. You should do Kingdom Quests before you do PvP. You should do Kingdom Quests before you do Epic Trials. Like, you should do your City of Thieves before you go do like Underspire. And I've been showing exactly what I would do if I was somebody out there. Two bounty sigils? Alright, so I think you get the gist of the bounty. I'm going to be doing that for the rest of the weekend on 14 with this team. Alright, anything else to show? Let's get some of these Kingdom Quests done before we get out of here today. I got them really close. I have 3 of them close. So we have 4 that we need to do right now. I got Blackhawk at 20 out of 23. Been working on that off stream. We got Wild Plains at 20 out of 23. Got Cinemirage at 20 out of 23. And I wasn't going to stream today. I was going to work on this one, which I have at 0 out of 25. So let's go complete a couple of them. Or let's do all 3 of them if we can. Need to change my medals. Guess I'll go do that. There we go. You get really good at like clicking the buttons to get to the next screen. Do enough of these quests. Alright, what do we want? Green or red? Take green. Leprechaun. Green. Brown. I think we just need the cog here. You'll figure out exactly how much boost you need to as you go. It's a lot of fights, so you're gonna learn what you need, what you don't need. Yeah, I already did bounty, Sana. I mean, I showed an example of it at least. Trying to do things that were like, I'm not trying to like do City of Thieves every time on stream. I'm trying to show different stuff, you know? So yeah, we did show bounty. Why'd I do that? Should probably just do this. Get out of here. Get out of this fight. This fight done. Alright, here we go. Defeat the Kraken again. Bump, 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 bump. Dang, we've only been going an hour. I wish I could stream longer. That's why I can't get on here late. Gotta remind myself. These dummies be out early and often here. And it, like, distracts me. I can't help it. You come looking now and then? Okay. Alright, we got this done. Lil Johnny Bronze. Alright, so Blackhawk's done. Let's get Wild Plains done. And tomorrow I'll have Leonis Empire close, and we'll get that done. Then we'll open New Kingdoms tomorrow morning. Getting closer to getting them all done. This new account probably isn't going to go, like, I know some of y'all probably want it to go longer than it's going to go. Some people don't care about it. And, you know, I'm somewhere in the middle. I think it's fun. But I also kind of want to move on to something else eventually. So we're getting there. I don't know. We're not going to be playing this for another 6 months or anything. Like, my end point for this is probably going to be all the kingdom quests are done. All the kingdoms are open, which is coming pretty soon, probably in the next week or two. And all the factions open. Let's get all the at least good faction troops. We got our first mythic, so that's like a condition fulfilled. I want to be like in the daily swing of things for sure. Like, definitely doing the guild event, definitely doing the daily events. All the quests are done. You know, maybe leveling some of the kingdom powers and kingdom levels and stuff. Like, at least the magic ones or something. Like, I'm guessing, if I had to guess, how many more streams? We'll wrap it up probably in the next 10 or so. Probably like by part 30-ish. Maybe like 5 more weeks or so. Something like that. Because then we gotta move on to something else. We're gonna try, I think we're gonna do Puzzle Quest. And then it's like then it's when the rubber meets the road for real. After Puzzle Quest. Because I know that's not gonna work, but it's still something I want to do. The rubber meets the road after we do Puzzle Quest. And we try other things. And we see how that goes. If that doesn't go well, then I have no idea what we're gonna do. Dang, I still gotta watch Classics video. I keep forgetting to watch that. I'd be so distracted and busy. Got summons here. Yeah, I mean, we're crushing it as far as levels go. That's why you can't make like a hero level the goal. Because like the Vault event really threw us ahead by a bunch of levels. So the hero level is definitely not going to be the goal. It's going to be like where we're at in the game and getting certain things done, and to where there's like nothing that we can really show anymore that's new for real. You're not a beginner really. Like we'll be at the end of the early game. Like when we're done with it, we're going to be like at the end of the early game. Maybe not quite mid game, but we'll be, you know. So the longer you go with this, the less interesting it gets. Eventually, you're just doing the same thing every day, like my main account. It's gonna be like my main account, just not as powerful. So it's interesting up until a point. So I'm gonna try to not go too long, but not like cut it off too early either. We got to hit that sweet spot, and we're not there yet for sure. 'Cause just the kingdom quests, like that has to be done. So that's the next thing we got to check off. So I'm working on it off stream. That way we can. We got Sunweaver. Sunweaver's okay. All right, Cinemirage. You need a team for the guild event. Mine is. I love mine right now. What was I using? I think I used Rathamon though. Unfortunately, I'm doing Marilith. Doomed Crossbow, I think. Pycea and Rathamon, I think, is what I ended up with. And that's almost completely different than what I started with. But the concept of the team is still kind of the same. We're using a doomed weapon. I think we were using Marilith from the start. A doomed weapon from the start. Rathamon from the start. The only thing I took out was something, and I put in Pycea. Because the idea for me... I destroy all the green, I put a ton of blue, and then I turn that blue into Doomskulls with the crossbow. The crossbow turns blue into Doomskull, so Pycea's putting a bunch of blue on the board. That's what I'm doing on World Event. It's working pretty good. So if I didn't have Rathamon, I'd probably do something like maybe Flaming Oni, so in case you lose a troop. That was my other one. I was trying Flaming Oni for a minute. Can't remember what the other troop was. There's some other mana generator or something I was using on the world event. Yeah, I guess I should have done that. I should have showed that. I can look on my, I don't know. Anyway, let's get a yellow. I'm ending the foreplay. Try one of your doomed weapons, Dr. Mops. The further you get in, the more you're going to need like a summon probably, because you might lose your first slot. But you can put like Marilith in first slot. She can get up the whole team. And then you got a doomed weapon. It's either the crossbow or the club. I think the club turns green to Doomskull, and the crossbow turns blue. So if you don't have Pycea, you might do like Archer with the Green Storm and then turn those green to Doomskull with the club. Gary Carr with 20, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Shout out to Gary. Putting those in my ears so I can keep playing. I think that'll make it. I need some stuff to put in my ear. My fingers in my ears. Gary Carr with the 20, I could put that in my ears. Just ignore the outside world and keep playing. Alright, boost it up. Hey man, appreciate it. I need somebody like you to come in every once in a while. We got a lot of weight on a few shoulders these days. So it really helps when you and Wormskull come through, you know? I haven't seen Wormskull in a minute. I think he's in our guild, though. So he's around. Could be lurking. Let's get that. Boop, boop. Brah. So Puzzle Quest 3, is that going to be on Steam or is that going to be on the PlayStation? You guys know more about it than I do. I should probably know more about it because it's like the most similar game to Gems of War that there is, but I kind of just always concentrated on Gems of War. Because I've seen other people try Puzzle Quest and it didn't like go any better or anything. And then they quit. You were trying Flaming Oni with Goblins, Fundingus, and Doomed Club? That should be pretty good. Just make sure you have like a green storm. The only problem with Flaming Oni is he makes that red storm. And that's why I took him off my team. Because I was trying to line something up with the club. The club turns green to Doomskull. The crossbow turns blue to Doomskull. Flaming Oni makes a red storm. I'm like, man, I really want Flaming Oni on my team for the summons and the extra turn and the big explosion and all that, but that firestorm's killing me. So I had to take him off. But I like them otherwise, like to keep your team going. I'm always trying to make the perfect team, you know. And I have access to all the troops. So I eventually went with Pycea. Which I think Tacit came up with that idea like immediately. It's pretty smart. But the club part, the doomed weapons, that was me. And I think a lot of people are probably doing that. Now you need skulls, and that's a skull conversion. It's pretty safe if you do it right. And it hits really hard too, AoE damage and skulls. Get the skull medal. Pride is nothing. Alright, not too much left to do today. You know, we got this whole quest to do. I'm probably not going to do that on stream. So I don't know exactly what we would do. You guys let me know. I can maybe go another 10 or 15. We'll see. It's kind of crazy right now. I almost want to get off of here. Mark says, I tried Puzzle Quest and it just didn't work for me, but I will watch you stream. Maybe I will play again. Yeah, it's definitely different than this game, but also very similar. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Everything else is going to be stuff that you've already seen like multiple times. Like doing a delve here to satisfy that. I would do City of Thieves, Adventure Board. We do that every day. It's nothing too special. That's what I would be doing. I'd probably immediately go down to the Underworld, do City of Thieves. And all we got is like little quests down here. We could like run one of these. Yeah, let's get the Fire Rift done since we need Magma Dragon. Could be the last thing we do. Oh, we could do a couple vault keys or something too. We have all those vault keys we need to open eventually. See, that's another thing I would do instead of like Underspire or PvP or Epic Trials right now on this account. I'd probably open vault keys if I had like everything else done for the day. But on my main account, I'm doing everything. I'm doing Underspire. I'm doing PvP. But I already have all the quests done, so I don't have... It's like you can't... You got to get one thing done. You can't be doing two things at once. And if you still have Kingdom quests to do, you got to do those, because they'll be done and over with, and you never have to do them again. Let's try to get up the Sphinx, maybe. And then try to get up our weapon. And we just need Rowan now. Cast this. On that. Cast this. And win. And then we'll be able to get Magma Dragon after we get the Great Worm. Or we could go get the Magma Dragon first, because we don't have any of the Great Worm yet. We're checking off those good Underworld legendaries. If anybody has any questions, let me know. This is definitely the place to ask them, because we're doing a new account. Wouldn't ever be a better time, for real, even though you can ask them whenever, but we're on a new account. No question is ever stupid, but now's a really good time. Tyrion says, did you actually read what I said about weekly Underspire on new account? What'd you say? Oh, grab the lanterns. You're right. You're right. Yeah, good idea. I didn't think of that. I'll have to do that. Smart. So you guys come up with stuff that I can add to the stream, and now we got better information. I can't think of everything all the time. That's smart, though. Yeah, go to the Underspire and grab your lantern. Yeah, I did miss what you were saying. Now I get it. Doot. Doot doot. Yeah, we'll do that before we get out of here. Smart. Schmort. I'm even doing like a little bit of PvP, but only when the XP booster asks me to do it, for real. So it's kind of like grabbing your lantern, almost. That. Boop, boop. Oh, hey. Whoops. This. Yeah, red. Green. And wipe them out. Reward. Skip, skip, skip. Skip, skip. Continue. Skip, skip. Fight. Boop. To battle. So yeah, we'll finish this quest, and then we'll go get that lantern, and then I'll probably get out of here for the day, but we'll be back tomorrow. Your wife, what? You know some stuffs. Your wife grabbed your lantern. Alright, this, that. Bang. Alright, couple more fights. Grab our lantern, get out of here. Roxy's here. Appreciate you guys. I just gotta get myself into a better situation. Like, I'm not the only one that hates it here. A lot of people are moving out. And it's like the worst place you could live around here. It's horrible. I'm not just like a complainy weirdo or something. It sucks like every day here. The pool still isn't open. That's like an amenity that we have in our lease, you know? And it still isn't open. It's crazy. Like, do you know a place without a pool that's open right now? Like, they still haven't opened it. It's halfway through July. It's supposed to open on, like, June 1st. I think they're just not going to open it. And I totally understand, for real. Because they don't want these annoying kids up there. I get it. They got to be in the office every day working and stuff. And to have a bunch of dummies running around outside screaming. They don't know how to not scream. It's like nuts. So I get it. It's just kind of weird for my... Like, I'm supposed to be able to have that. Which would be good for me, because then they would go up there. But I think it's smart by the management and, like, the maintenance to, like, not open it. Then they don't have to deal with it. And make us deal with it. Alright, so we opened Fire Rift, and now we can open portals here, and now we can get Magma Dragon. And we'll go demonstrate what Tyrion was saying. You're just here for the innuendo so you don't get fined. Games. Underspire. So I have to fight a fight, huh? Practicing what I preach, though. Not doing any fights. But you could. You're done with everything else. Alright, what do we have access to? Broken Spire? Okay. Have to build a team, huh? You can just do like triple lava worm. I don't really have very much. Look at Pygra there. What are you doing? Pygra, get out of there. Maybe do that. What is Pygra doing? What is this? Get out of here. Huh. Maybe that. What's going on? No, I don't want Pygra. This is like glitching. What is happening? Not suggest. I hate when I hit that. That's probably fine. My game is glitching out. I'm a superhero. Yeah, you gotta call me for that spider. I can hit it with a bazooka. Punch a hole through your wall. Alright, it's being stupid, so let's just fight this fight. I don't know if this is the best team ever, but I probably should have leveled the lava worm. We might be okay. It's another one of those teams you could use early game because it can loop a little bit. A kid pooped in the pool? That's what they would do here. First day, they would cannonball in and take a poop. Alright, free lantern. There we go. Shout out to Tyrion for that. Smart. Beginner's been watching. There you go. You should do that. Yeah, it's not too bad, that first fight. Thank you, Philip Jenner. Came to see your bounty team. I ran Golden Call, Clockwork Sphinx, Rowan, and the Captain for 6 times. Cleared 19 at single sigil. Next time through, running... There you go. That's pretty smart, too, Philip. If it's like your first bounty, like, just get it done. Like, do what you can do. That's what I'm doing. I probably made it harder on myself. Maybe I could have done Rowan, but I was just trying to get as much points as I could get. But yeah, I think that's it for today, y'all. Sorry it's a little bit shorter. I just can't, I don't know. One of these days we'll be back in action, like streaming as long as we want to stream, like a little bit of peace. But I have no peace these days, so it's kind of tough. But I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll try to get on here as early as I can. Like I've been saying, I might need to go back to like 9 a.m. Because nobody respects any other person here. Nobody's quiet. Nobody like waits till a certain time to go outside and scream. Nobody waits till a certain time to mow the grass. They do it at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. They don't care. It's Saturday. Some people probably stayed up late last night or sleeping in. Nobody cares. They're just screaming. It's crazy. So I need to start getting up earlier and getting on here earlier so we can stream a little bit longer. Once you are going for upgrading kingdoms, you can get 2 times Imperial for free many weeks. 4 to 6 or so lanterns. Thank you, Philip. Yeah, I got the Lunara. The purple cosmic dragon. We can end on that. Let's go look at it. Base rarity. Boom. Guess technically my first was Sacred Treasure, but you never use that. That doesn't count. Oh, one more thing. I wanted to, our Horde level in City of Thieves. I'm meaning to do this, too. Oh, we got it on 111. That's not bad. But I almost want to do it up a little more to make sure I can one-shot. There's like 1 or 2 fights where they survive with like a couple HP. So I almost want to go to 133 if I can. I don't know if we could, though. I might need more treasure first. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait. But I might go to 133 just to make it even faster. Since I messed up and went to level 30, now I got to go to 133 so I can... Yeah, I understand why they mow that early, but there's like hundreds of people here probably sleeping, so they should probably think of other people. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. We did spoilers, right? And then we got our first mythic ever. And then we got some more underworld legendaries, or troops at least. We got Shoggoth, we got Gargoyle, we have Harpy Mage, we got Miraji Queen, King Gobtruffle, Queen Beatrix. We're getting there. We have like half of the good ones now. We did 3 of the kingdom quests all the way done. We just got to do 1 more to open up even more kingdoms. How many do we have? Does it say? Percentage-wise? I don't know where it would say. I forget how to look that up. I think you go to like this. Right here. 25 out of 38. So we're going to open up like 4 more. We'll have 29. And then, so we got to do like 2 or 3 more times there. Not too bad. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to get on as early as I can. Thank you for joining me today. Dr. Mops, Sana, Tyrion, Mark, Philip Jenner. Got Mark. We got Dr. Mop. We got Roxy, Tyrion Shark, Anita, Gary Carr with that big 20. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Lights on, doors open. Doors on, lights open. Classic was here. Mark, Gary Carr. We got Satan in the house, a.k.a. Santa. Mark with the 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Anita with the gifted. Thank you. Appreciate that. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. Got Tyrion, Mark, Classic, U7 Tim, Mike D is lurking. Shout out to Mike D. Pizza Time, Adriano, Trey Bobuff, Tyrion, Caustic Life, Sana, Lady Alfhild, The Guild Leader, Noonday Shadow, Ali Bandy, Porters was here today. Noonday Shadow, Pizza Time Chad, Tyrion, Mark, Sana with the gifted went to Adam. You're a freaking legend. Trey with the 6 thumbs up. Morning. Thank you so much. Got Mark. Pizza Time. I'll make it up to y'all, by the way. I'll make it up to y'all. Well, next time I can stream longer, I'll stream longer. You know what I'm saying? If it's nice and peaceful out on Monday or tomorrow or something, I'll stream longer. You know, I always make it up to you. Alright, back to the bottom. Back to the bottom. Yeah, go ahead and share it. I hope I helped somebody out there today. We talked a little bit of main account business. We did a whole bunch of beginner business. I think the chat will stay up for a minute too, if you want to post your team there. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow morning. Peace out. I'm going to get the heck out of here and go